Hey,
Ready.
we always this is how we always start the show when you see us dance like this.
Seat dance.
See dance, see dance. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuned into the hottest podcast across the land, the hottest podcast across the globe, and definitely the hottest podcast right here on YouTube Live. Yes, if you're watching this, we are live right now. TGIF, everybody.
TGIF.
TGIF. I go by the name of Patient Zero. My beautiful co-host right there.
Nikki P.
We go by the name of, and you are now tuned into, Mixture of Variety Entertainment, a.k.a. Move, ladies and gentlemen, the future of podcasts. That's right.
The
Future of
move.
podcasts. The move. Everybody move. Make sure you're moving. I got another move sign. I just want to make sure that
I love it.
when you turn, when you tune into this show, that you just know what time it is and you know exactly what's going on here. Mixture of Variety Entertainment. Move. We are taking over. I hope you guys are moving as well. Nikki P, how was your week?
It's going.
It's going.
It's going.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
know
a good
you.
week though. I must say I've been more
Okay.
doing meditation that I love,
Awesome.
and just low key, man.
Yeah.
It's on the East Coast. It's dark at 4:30, so that's fun.
Yeah. Definitely not used to that.
No.
That threw everybody for a loop. And it was so weird, Nikki P, because at the beginning of the week, or when it happened, the Sunday, I felt like for 2 days that we actually pushed the time forward. It was so strange, but we didn't. Like we lost an hour. Or I mean we gained an hour, but I felt like we lost an hour. It was just very weird. And then it's dark at 4:30 and you don't know what's going on. But it's that time of year for sure.
And Tropical Storm Nicole is up.
Yes. Tropical Storm. Give it up one time for Tropical Storm Nicole, everybody. I think that's pretty hilarious, Nikki P came to visit your boy Patient Zero in Florida. It really wasn't anything to talk about. The the East Coast of Florida got hit pretty bad with the Cat 1. But even the Cat 1 is like, just a strong tropical storm. It came over, did barely anything over here on the West Coast of Florida. And then came up and just, gave you guys some rain. In New York and the East Coast, or whatever it is.
Rain and gloom.
Yes. But that's not what this show is about. No rain and gloom here.
Total opposite.
That's right. Only vibrant colors. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are tuning in for the first time, welcome. And this is a variety show podcast. We talk about anything and everything from mental health and addictions, having sex with gay midget aliens, and everything in between.
All
and
the in-betweeners.
Where you were just mentioning about meditation and stuff like that, I definitely think we have 2 weeks till Thanksgiving. Everybody should be in the holiday spirit, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Not at all. But at least be grateful.
Retail.
Yeah, right. At least be grateful and have gratitude for things in your life or whatever. This is a good month to do it because of Thanksgiving and everything else. But I definitely think we should do some type of mindfulness meditation.
Oh, yeah. We will.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. This month, I think that'll be really good. So you guys can stay tuned for that as well. But tonight, we're not talking about that tonight. Tonight, Nikki P, what are we talking about tonight, actually?
We are talking about hinting at thought-provoking questions.
Yes.
And before we go any further, everyone, we would love, Patient Zero and I, for you to please type into your browser, Mixture of Variety Podcasts. Please subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share.
Yes, indeed.
We appreciate you and love you.
Absolutely. Because this podcast is nothing without you guys. Even though, Nikki P, you already know, and probably some of our older viewers know that we'd be doing the podcast if nobody was watching. but you guys, it's just really fun. It's just a fun thing to do. But you guys make the podcast, and the podcast would really be nothing without you guys. So thank you for that. And definitely, like Nikki P said, just subscribe, share, comment, do all the things. All the things, Nikki P.
Do all them all.
Nikki P, I don't know where Granny is at today. I actually don't even know where she's at.
I think I saw her kayaking in the ocean during the tropical storm.
That actually makes perfect sense, and I'm not surprised to hear that at all. That definitely makes sense because she wasn't, I checked the different jails, different prisons. She wasn't there. She wasn't at the nursing home. She's not in the studio audience.
No.
So I don't know exactly what's up with that. But Granny is the third co-host of the show. We love her to death. She's just a wild, unhinged beast, if you will. Right?
I mean, Yeah.
She's a trip.
A
She's
wild soul.
smuggled drugs into the nursing home and into the studio audience, and she's a hot mess all around. And she brings a 3-foot dildo with her wherever she goes. Somehow she carries it, and she's a blast. But she's not here tonight. But if you want to find out more about Granny Nikki B, where can they follow her on IG?
Please follow Granny on IG, and her handle is at Granny Dildo.
Yes, indeed. And that is not a joke. Please check her out and follow her. Nikki P, we do have a disclaimer just because we talk about so many different things.
We do.
So many different things. I think it's a beautiful thing. Maybe sponsors don't like us because of that, because they can't pinpoint and, try to sell something like for a direct audience. But, unfortunately, we don't do that.
We're not a niche.
Yeah, exactly. We're a variety show, talk about everything. So the disclaimer is, if you get hypersensitive or get butthurt easy, this podcast is definitely not for you. Sick and twisted dark humor, vulgar uncensored language, and politically incorrect conversations are just some of the things, Nikki P.
And fun.
You hear on Mixture of Variety, which means listener discretion is definitely advised. Yeah, you can give it up one time for that. Okay.
Woo!
You guys know what time it is.
I feel like I'm falling apart. Ugh.
It's just, just one of those things.
Put back together.
Yes. Unfortunately, I feel bad for Nikki P a lot of times because, well, actually, I feel bad for myself as well. But as far as like TGIF, we're always like celebrating, like, yeah, it's Friday, live life for the weekend, and we work on the weekend.
We work on weekends, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but hopefully you guys, use this podcast as the jump off for the weekend. Yeah,
ammunition
or that.
for the weekend.
Right.
And I would like to say I am over 1 month nicotine free.
Hey, now that's what I'm talking about. That is a beautiful thing.
After 16 years.
Wow, that's huge, Nikki P. That is that is not a fun time.
I'm okay though. I'm okay.
Yeah.
And my patience gets tested day after day, especially at work.
Yeah.
Especially at work with certain people. But I have you get in your own zone.
Mm-hmm.
And I've stopped. This is probably the 4th time. But it's the longest time without like cheating or like I wouldn't say it if I was cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'd just be like, oh yeah, I'm smoking less. Like, no, absolutely not one.
Yeah. I mean, for what anyway? Why are you trying to you're not trying to prove it to somebody, you're just, proving it to yourself.
Yeah, to me.
Yeah. I know it's difficult though as far as like the sleep and all that. I know it's been a pain in the arse.
Apparently that can last up to 2 months, which is fun.
Wow.
So I'm almost there.
Yeah. It's no joke. It's one of the strongest drugs. It's one of the strongest drugs.
In rehab, they called them.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Well, speaking of dope rats.
Continued.
Yes. Nikki P, I think we should do the second segment of the show. I think we should start. We have a lot to talk about with the second segment of the show. I think we should get right into it. What do you think, Nikki P?
Do it.
You guys know what time it is. Nikki P is going to explain the second segment of the show. It's everybody's favorite segment of the show.
What time is it?
It's about that time.
It's mini holiday time.
Mini holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Nikki P, please break it down.
So here at Mixture of Variety, we believe every day is truly a holiday, and you should always be grateful and thankful for the things that you do have and the things you provide to the world and to yourself, instead of being hateful and resentful for the things that you don't have. So luckily for us, every day is actually a holiday, and we are going to break it down for you for Friday, November 11th, 2022. Happy Veterans Day.
Yes, indeed. I know that's on here too. I think that's on here somewhere, but yes, big shouts to the veterans, of course. That's like the major holiday for today. Yeah. All right, what else we got?
11/11. It is Air Day.
Air Day. Okay. Looks like air show, like a Jets air show.
Mm-hmm.
The only memory that I have of an air show was when I was younger and it scared the fuck out of me and I started crying because it was so loud.
I can actually see the one from Stewart Airport from my
Yeah,
house,
yeah,
so it's cool
yeah. That's probably where it was at, actually.
and loud.
Yeah, and loud. I mean, at least it wasn't like last weekend I went there and I just started crying because it was loud. Those things are pretty badass.
They
All
are.
right. It's also Death/Duty Day.
Mm-mm.
Death/Duty Day. That's pretty horrible, maybe, I would say.
God bless.
What else?
God bless. It is also National Metal Day.
Are they talking about like different?
Music.
Oh, okay.
Metal music.
So like heavy, like heavy
Heavy
metal.
metal.
Metal Day. All right. Shouts to Metal Day. There are some heavy metal songs that I actually do like. Or actually, I
Yes.
would say like rock songs more than
Yeah,
heavy metal. I don't even know the difference.
there's some heavy metal I like.
Yeah. Puts you in the mood. You know, you either like drive faster, you cut off people, or you want to fight people. I don't know if that's a good thing, but
Mosh pit. And then you have
National Sunday Day.
after mosh pit.
Yeah, that's right. You get out of the mosh pit bleeding and you go get a sundae.
Can I just say I had a hot fudge sundae the other night because I was really craving one.
Yes.
It was so good.
Yeah, what'd you make? You made it or you went somewhere?
No, I Uber eated it.
Oh, okay.
Uber Eats from McDonald's.
All right. Yeah.
It's still delicious and I don't care.
Well, there you go. Listen, you guys still have time
Ooh.
to do this, to celebrate these, by the way.
It is also Origami Day.
Do you know how to do any of that?
Not at all. I
No, me
used
either.
to. My mom could do something with a dollar bill. I forget what it was. And I learned how to do it, and I don't.
Yeah, yeah. I used to do something with a dollar bill too.
Say.
I don't know if it was origami, but I rolled it up nice.
And
Yeah, some of that nice and tight. Some of that stuff is pretty amazing. You know,
Oh,
if you
it's
know how
so
to do
cool.
it. It comes out, the final product is amazing. It is also Pocky Day? Pocky? I don't know, but I know those things because I've seen them before. They're like some type of candy. I've seen them in like random stores. But I never had them, so
No.
it is what it is. If you have them,
Alright.
you still have time to get some, go get
Please
some.
comment.
Yeah.
Comment below.
Yeah, where you bought them, because they're in random stores.
It is also Singles Day,
Hey, that's what I'm talking
also
about.
known as Bachelor's Day.
All right, I definitely celebrated that.
Woo!
Definitely celebrated that. Big shouts to
Out
the
with
single
the
people out there.
bang, Patient Zero.
Yes. And by the way, if you're not single, you still have 2 hours to become single. So you still have time to celebrate, is what I'm saying. And then obviously to go out with the bang, we already discussed this. Thank you, P. I'm happy that at least this is on the list. Veterans Day, of course. Big shouts to all the veterans out there.
We salute you.
We salute you. We love you. And that, Nikki P, is the list for today. Mini holidays. Our second segment of the show. 11/11/2022. Please give it up one time. Give it up one time.
I still can't believe it's 11/11. Like, I'm going to blink and this month will be over.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's wild.
That is what's happening. And I can't explain to you how fast time is going since I moved to Florida.
Yeah.
I can't even explain it. I can't even put it into words. I never know what day it is. I just know, it's just like, oh, yeah, remember that happened a week and a half ago? And it's just like, no, actually, that just happened like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
That type of shit. All right, so like Nikki P was explaining earlier,
What are we chatting about?
we're going to, we've done this before. We've had
this is part 55.
Yeah, probably 55, part 11/11. is very interesting. Some of these are really thought provoking. You know, some of these are kind of a little lame, but not most of it. I mean, we found a good list because we've been working on this list since like the 80s. So I know that, you know, hey, let's see what we got. And you guys can answer as well. And you can put your
Yes.
answers in the comments if you would like. All right.
So we
Go for
started
it.
this list, I want to say, way over a year ago.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was like one question for one day of the year. So 365
Right.
questions.
Right.
So we're going to start with one, aka 221.
221. All right. Go ahead. You want to read it off? I'm almost there.
Okay. What is the best part of being you? Ooh,
The best part of being me
it's
is,
me. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, I like being unique. I like looking at the world differently than most. I like looking outside of the box. I like just doing me and, you know, not caring what people think. And I don't know. I guess all the above. What about
Yeah.
you?
I mean, for me, really, I feel like we're so multi-layered, and myself included. I'm very multi-layered, and I'm
Yeah.
so like I am very passionate of what really internally gets me going or doesn't. Like I could love someone one moment, and if they do something to like really go over the edge, like I'm actually done with you, but like I still care. Like, I think my care for people, my care for common sense, my care for the world. You
Mm.
know, an awful accident happened yesterday. I didn't know anyone and I was like crying, like I got upset.
Hmm.
So I think the best part of me is like, my feelings and like my care, and it's like genuine.
Yes.
And for like things not even related to me. So
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah. You're definitely genuine. It's like, you know, you're not anyone but you. You're just you. And no fucks given. You know, either love it or you hate it.
I love it.
I love it too. Like,
Thank you.
I
I
love
love you.
all those best parts of being you. All right, so 222. When you look back
Ooh.
over the past month, what single moment stands out? Now, kind of like we were saying, this is the months have been going so fast, or time has been going so fast. But I
It's like
mean,
it's 11:11. What happened?
yeah, I mean, I don't want to. Go ahead, you go first.
I I don't know.
I mean, I'm just thinking like
Literally, the days are like this.
I think literally the hurricane and election day.
Oh, election day was
Right,
big.
probably election day was the biggest, and then the time change or whatever. So I mean, we had some shit this month. I mean, nothing like too out of this world
So
craziness.
I'm gonna go with getting dark at
Yeah,
4:15.
yeah. I like how every time you say it, it gets earlier. It's dark at 5. It's dark at 4:30. It's dark at 4:15.
It was legit 4:26 when I looked at the clock, and
Yes,
it was. I'm like, really? I'm like, it's not 7.
I don't get it. And I'm a little bit more west than you are, but it still gets
Yeah,
dark. It gets dark extremely early, like
at
5 the latest.
5:02.
Yeah, right. All right, what's the next one?
What do you do to relieve stress? Besides a magic wand.
Yes, we all need that. We all need that.
Honestly, guys, I read this amazing book. It was an audiobook, but I listened to this whole audiobook. And as much as I do, I love my alone time. My job is very people all the time.
Yeah.
So for me, my alone time means a lot. And this book really helped fine tune my own rituals. Like Sunday
Mm,
night, Monday night, like I might have nice conversations with my family, my friends, and then I'm taking a bath. I'm
yeah.
smoking a joint, I'm reading a book, I'm doing a meditation. I'm in
All
cozy
at once.
pajamas.
All at once.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, all
Yeah.
all in order. I mean, when I'm in the bath, I do read,
Yeah.
and I don't want my phone near me.
Yeah. That's like the opposite of anti-stress. Just keep your phone near you.
Yeah,
There's
I
definitely
mean,
times I gotta mute my shit. I just gotta put it on silent for a little bit. I just can't.
I started off small though, like putting my phone on an automatic do not disturb at 10 p.m.
Mhm.
to 8 a.m.
Yeah, that's
Deleting the
great.
Instagram app.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible
I
right
did
there.
again. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll be back.
yeah. Just staying off social media in general. I would say definitely relieve stress, but I don't have
Working
any
out,
social media.
walks.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say walks. I definitely love my walks. It's my time to just listen to music and just
Yeah.
completely blank out the world
Yeah.
and have that distraction. Definitely baths. I got these bath bombs, Nikki P, that are
Oh,
like
the
it's just like
best.
yeah, they are the best, and it's like essential oils and stuff like that. Like I don't mess around. I have a bath pillow
Yes.
and,
Can we just
and
say
everything.
one patient zero has the best bath pillow? I've tried to get one like it, but it's just not quite like it. But like, it's not just a bath, it's bath bombs, it's bubble bath, it's Dr. Teal's, it's lavender.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a pricey oil you put in, or not even a pricey oil, whatever makes you feel good.
Yeah, candles, or a candle, I should say. I don't like go crazy, but even the candle, it's just like just having that relaxing energy
Yeah.
and your whole environment, like everything around you, is just relaxing. That's definitely a way to relieve stress. Wow, this is a huge one, Nikki P. Is this yours or me?
You.
What is your happiest memory? Your happiest memory.
I have two that stand out right now. Like if you had a
Okay.
gun to my head and I had to pick,
Yes, you have to pick.
I mean, I have two. Like, and again, I know there's so many happy memories. One was completing Able House, which was a halfway house, and getting an apartment.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. And like, wow, I did this, and I was there way longer than I think you and I both were. We were there, like, it's a what, 6 to 9 month program. I was there for a year.
Yeah, I was there 9 months, but still, yeah, a year is insane. And this is
I
a
mean,
halfway
nine
house we're
months is
talking about,
like
ladies and gentlemen, and just a
yeah.
halfway house.
But my ultimate was like my graduation day,
Yeah,
high school and college.
yeah,
And I think when you do bad and you're in summer school and you've been through a lot, and then you're like, oh my God, I made Dean's List, like I'm graduating, like I did this. It's a high, like you can't explain. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Well,
And
that
my
is
family always makes me happy when we're together, but that'll be
yeah,
the next round of these questions.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have that gun to your head and you have to pick the happiest, like, if you
Yeah.
have to narrow it down to one, I mean, Nikki P, I'm telling you right now, I haven't experienced like pure joy and happiness for a long time until I moved down here. When I moved down here, I was like, oh, that's what joy and happiness and peace feels like.
Yeah.
But other than that, just because my memory is really bad, that definitely is probably the happiest, at least in the last decade or so. But yeah, I agree with you. The same thing. Like,
Yeah.
guys, when you go through this halfway house and you're doing outpatient and you're going to meetings and
With
you're doing all
wild
this stuff.
personalities.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got to live with 16 other people, 7, whatever. It's a journey, but when you get out of that journey, it is truly the best feeling in the world. Just getting your life back together, knowing that you can do it, and all that comes with it. Oh well, this sucks.
Well, here we go.
Kind of switched it up a little bit.
What is your saddest memory?
Saddest.
Look, obviously deaths
Yeah.
are sad, but I don't even want to put deaths in there because that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
But like my saddest memory, and I'll keep it like within me. Like I don't want to include the death thing because that's like a no freaking brainer. But for me, it was like crashing my car. The only thing that held my life together while I was like going wild, ape shit crazy, doing wrong things, doing a lot of drugs, drinking like crazy. The saddest day was waking up or coming to in a hospital bed, being so sad you can't even cry. You're so sad. But you can't produce tears. Like sobbing won't help it. And that light bulb clarity comes in and you're like, I have nothing and
Yeah.
I did this shit. Like I fucked up my life by
Yes.
my own doing.
Yes. That is the worst fucking feeling on planet Earth because you can't blame anybody else.
No.
You know, whatever shitstorm you got yourself into, it's all because of you. And you have to look at yourself in the mirror every single day and realize that it was me. I did this. I fucked up this relationship. I fucked up this housing. I fucked up my job. I fucked up my kids. I fucked up, whatever it is. Life. Yeah. And that's what my saddest memory is definitely related to that too. I'm thinking of a couple, and it was all the same shit. It was all the same thing. Either lying about using,
Yeah.
and then the repercussions behind it that come with it. That's it. But yeah, I would say when my sister stopped talking to me, that was like that did something to my heart that I never felt before. That was rough. That was rough. What would you like to change about yourself?
Oh, you go.
What would I like to change about myself?
I have mine.
Okay, go for it.
I would like to get over things more quickly or not have anxiety about silly things.
Yeah.
Why is this person staring at me? Why is this person so stupid? Did I say the wrong thing to this person? Did I offend someone? Like just to get over things quickly and not not overanalyze.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. That's a good one. I would say
a boundary setter.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that. I was about to say the boundary setter. I think sometimes I do struggle with that. Sometimes I do. Actually, a lot of times I'll struggle with I don't like confrontation. I'll even say that in a job interview. It's just like, what is your weakness? I don't like confrontation. I'm not, it is what it is. I just don't like that. I would rather not get into some type of verbal discussion or conversation that leads to
because
an argument.
Could take a hint.
Yeah, right.
And you think other people can too.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I will say, Patient Zero and I were very self-aware. We're very self-aware, too self-aware.
Yes.
And I think that's why, I overanalyze stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely feel like that for sure.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like also of if meeting people for the first time or something like that, where you could just pick up on their energy or their vibes or their you're just not feeling it. That's kind of the same thing too, because I'm so aware of myself that it's just if you interfere with any of this frequency that's going on right now that I don't like, I'm gonna pick up on it.
Yeah.
And then just
exactly.
I'm not feeling this person. It's happened plenty of times.
And see, I think, and one of my friends made a good point, and she cracks me up when she says things, because I'm like, I'm always so nice, and I am. But when I'm mad or I'm annoyed, my delivery can be it's nice, but in a snarky way. I'll be talking like this, and I'll just be like, okay,
yeah.
So why do you think you don't have any friends? Oh, okay. That might be a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
Like, no.
right,
No,
right,
Nikki
right.
P.
Yeah.
Is
What's
it my
next?
turn?
I think so.
Oh. How many people do you love?
I mean, we can go pretty quick with this one. I don't know. Fucking
I mean, I love you before I hate you. So,
mhm.
and I don't hate anyone, to be honest. So, I love a lot of people.
Yeah, me too. And you got to keep spreading the love around.
Yeah, I really love everyone.
Yeah.
There's people I could care less for, but I don't
Now, as
love
far as far as like being in a relationship, are you one of those people that will say like "I love you" after a week?
hell no.
Okay.
Really?
I mean, I know you're not, but I mean, I'm saying for the audience,
No.
I know you're not like
It's
that.
like 4 months later, and I'm like, well, you haven't said I love you to me, but I'm not saying it to you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, we're just dating. I'm like,
yeah,
are we even dating?
yeah. Right. I've had a drunk boyfriend say "I love you," and I was like, "Yep,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you, appreciate that." You too. Now, what is the best decision you've ever made?
Oh, Jesus.
Nikki P, you already know mine.
Moving.
Yeah, moving. MOVE.
I mean, best decision? I think I'm trying to, like, I've made great decisions and I made bad decisions.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? Getting clarity. You know what? Having that awful, sad moment, but propelling it into the best decision I ever made in my life.
Oh, okay. hmm Yeah, that's good.
I'm waiting for my move.
Yeah. Well, obviously that's the first thing that popped into my head because it's the best decision that I've ever made, at least recently. But honestly, I mean, just making the decision to take that first step to go to rehab or even wanting to, quit drugs and
Yeah.
alcohol. And, obviously I wouldn't be here if I didn't decide to do that.
Yeah.
Is that you? 229?
Yeah. Uh, what's your favorite true story that you enjoy sharing with others?
Mm. I mean, I
I
would
don't
say
know.
making a music video that I made 15 years ago that had a
Yes.
bunch of features in it. People, a lot, to this day, don't believe me.
Really?
Yeah, but it is what it is. I know it. I know what happened.
Oh, in that case, okay, you made me think in a different direction. Thank you. But in
Mhm.
that case, I would say, and I don't talk about it often, but when I was little, it was really cute, and my and my parents like got back together. They've been like on and off. They were on and off for like ever. The beginning of my life, it was wild. So I moved to Arizona, and obviously I'm short. I'm all of 5'2", but I was always really cute and very like likable. So my parents wanted me to get into modeling, like print, and I was this close to signing a very nice contract, but they couldn't
Oh,
get it together. So my mother and
oh,
I
okay,
had to move back to New York.
okay,
And sometimes I wonder, I'm like, huh,
yeah,
I wonder. You always wonder.
right, yeah, for sure. What if? What if?
What the what ifs?
You know?
Raging drug addicts. I mean, that's what I always say.
Yeah. Well, the raging drug addicts. I mean, if they keep it together, or if we keep it together, then we have different avenues. Luckily, to
Yeah.
choose. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like if you fuck up that one path, then you're just completely screwed and your life sucks. Like you have other
Oh
avenues to
God,
go.
no. Yeah.
But you always think of what if, of course.
Well, no, what if? Oh, you sign this crazy contract when you're 8 and you come into all this money you never had. Then growing up, instead of buying a little bit of drugs, you probably would have bought a lot of drugs and got deeper and deeper
Right.
into that wild.
Yes.
So I like to look at it that way.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. All right. So right now, at this moment, what do you want most?
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know.
I want to say freedom, but in like, not like, ooh, freedom for me, but like, I don't know, like togetherness in the world, harmony. Like, I want people to feel at peace, to be peaceful with another, just like how you and I are. Is that weird?
No, it's not weird.
Because I feel really okay within myself. I just wish everyone felt that way and we could be more
Yeah.
like together
Yeah.
and not
Absolutely.
like on edge.
Yeah. And everybody is divided. Everybody is separated by
Yeah.
their beliefs and their political views and their religion and their blah 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 blah.
Dude,
No,
10 years ago, if you were a hardcore Republican and I was a hardcore Democrat, we could have a civil conversation.
right. That's no such thing anymore. There's no such thing.
Hey, why do you feel that way? Oh, I see your point, but do you ever look at it like,
Right. It's not like that. It's no matter what. My views, my thoughts, my perspectives is better than yours. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And nobody could come see eye to eye. I mean,
I wish
honestly,
social media would take a hike, except YouTube?
yeah. Right, right. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's just so much.
A
I would love
lot.
that too. I would love that too. If everyone just, had more of an open mind, a lot of people, more people that would wake up to, what's going on in the world and shit like that, instead of just seeing like one dimension, just seeing really what's out there and stuff like that. I
Blinders.
think that would connect people too, because then more people would,
Yeah,
would want to
absolutely.
have that connection because it's just such a crazy world.
That it is, patient zero. That it is.
I also want this podcast to blow. So that's another
Well,
thing.
of course.
What do you want most?
That's every day.
That's every day.
And an Airstream.
It's happening.
And a Goldie.
Yes. Vision board. I'm actually making a vision board this weekend with
Oh my God.
Baby K.
I wish I could go. It's like literally 3 steps over, but I'm not getting up.
Mm.
But I ordered this vision board set, one as a gift and one for me, for my friend and I to do together. And then they sent me a third one for free by accident. And I'm like, oh, perfect.
All right, there you go.
But it comes with all this stuff. I don't know. I'm excited.
Nice, awesome. I think that's you, right? 231?
Yep. What are you waiting for? How are you writing your life story? Oh, geez, we could be here for 2 days.
That's a podcast by itself.
Yeah.
It truly is.
What are you waiting for? I mean, realistically, financial freedom. How are you writing your life story? To do what I want and enjoy the moments.
Hey, there you go.
In a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah, something that we can condense into, not a full podcast.
Yeah.
You know what, Nikki P? I'm waiting for Mr. Right, but I'm not putting out I'm putting out I'm putting out the energy, I'm putting out the vibes, I'm putting out like the frequency into the universe that like if that person is there, they will come. But I'm not doing too much work as far as like I'm not like I want them to come to me. You know what I mean? If it's meant to be, or if I find someone or whatever it is, I want them to come to me. Like I'm sick of
like organically
going out of my way. Absolutely organically. Yeah. Yes, that's it. But you also know it's definitely not like in the forefront of my brain at all. No. It's like it comes. It's just like okay, if it happens, it happens. Like I'm so happy with just being with myself.
Yeah.
Which
is wonderful.
Yeah. That took a long time to do that. What makes love last?
Drugs.
What'd you say?
Drugs.
Oh, drugs. What makes love last?
I mean, I don't know because I'm annoyed a lot.
Well, look what this person wrote. I mean, that's a perfect answer. That's what I would say.
Forgiveness, commitment, and communication. I mean, yeah.
Right? Plus more. Plus even more shit.
Forgiveness is annoying and hurtful. Commitment is also annoying, and communication is
Yeah. Difficult.
bothersome.
Yes. For sure.
Hi, I told you to pick up your sneakers 855 times. They don't belong here, and you don't listen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
No
communication
idea.
definitely,
I don't know.
you know, being trustworthy, honest.
Counting on each other, though.
Yeah.
Like a shoulder to cry on, a shoulder to laugh on, you know? Like I think being there for one another, because I feel like forgiveness, commitment, and communication, like that's very generic.
It is very generic for sure. I feel you though. I definitely feel you. Like almost like a Bonnie and Clyde, partner in crime type shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like let's go through this world together and we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you
definitely.
could be totally different.
Yeah.
But like just having that person there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, this is a good one. What good? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I cut you off? Was that yours?
Oh, yeah. What good comes from suffering?
I mean, look at our lives. We've been talking about it the whole show. I mean, you guys know.
Exhibit A and B.
Yeah. Exactly.
Guys, literally, if Patient Zero and I did this, 15 years ago, like this would not be how it is. Like,
no,
we'd be disheveled, we'd be tired, we'd be taking shots, we'd be,
of course.
I say
it all the time. Like, I'm so happy that I didn't meet you during that time. If I met you during the time that we were both partying hard and shit like that, oh my fucking God. First of all, I don't think this relationship would have lasted. Like, this friendship would have lasted this long. I don't think it would have.
Why would we be dead?
Not relationship, guys. Friendship. I don't think it would have lasted this long. And it definitely wouldn't have been as genuine at all because we would have just been dirty ass drug addicts just doing whatever, stealing from each other and
no,
whatever it is, talking shit.
I barely stole from my friends.
From your friends.
Only a couple times, and then I told them after. I don't know. I just, and also I think you and I say it a lot. Like, we didn't have a white picket fence. Like, yeah, my family has good morals and values, and so does yours. But like, we had to work for things we had.
Right.
Or like go through very uncomfortable situations, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We made it out.
Yeah.
As Diane says, it's a miracle that I'm normal.
Yes. Yeah. The big normal.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I would have never in a million years thought I would be going to 3 rehabs. You know what I mean? Like, in my head, I'm just like, you go to rehab for a month, a couple weeks, and you're cured.
Yeah.
Never in a million years would I thought I would have been to 3 of them. Right?
Last one?
Yeah, let's do the last one. Here we go.
Last but 234. Not least.
What's the most important lesson you've learned in the last year?
Out with a fucking bang, man.
Truly.
Oh, I actually wrote this down in my planner. Don't make friends. No new friends.
All right, that's good.
Trust myself.
Mm-hmm.
There was one more to be continued.
Okay.
Oh, like set boundaries, duh.
Yeah.
What I've been fucking doing all year.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Most important lesson, I have to sometimes just go for it, and I have to take action and just go for something. I can't just be stagnant, because that stagnant
Yeah.
energy just absolutely kills me. And I don't know. I feel like I can really, if I put my mind and heart to something, then it's gonna happen. I could just make it happen.
Yeah,
You know, and
absolutely.
manifesting is very important. And don't stay comfortable. If you stay comfortable for too long, you're not going to progress in life. You're not going to move in life.
Gotta
You
keep
feel
it
me?
moving, people.
Gotta keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta keep it moving. That is the third segment and the final segment of the show.
Woo!
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys have some answers in the comments as well.
Please share.
We're still not done with the list. We'll do it. We'll, in a couple months, probably like in the new year or something like that. We won't do it anytime soon, but look out for other topics and other shows that we're going to be doing in the next couple weeks. And we have Thanksgiving coming up, and we have the holidays coming up, and it's just going to be wild all around. EVP. It's just going to be wild all around.
No, I gotta whip the tree out.
Yeah,
with my
absolutely.
little cannoli ornaments. They're so cute.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. This is Mixture of Variety Entertainment. I go by the name of Patient Zero, my beautiful co-host right there.
Nikki P.
Love you, Nikki P. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good weekend.